Recently, DDG has been all over the news for the alleged abusing of Halle Bailey, but we're here to dive deeper and give facts, not opinion. So let's look deeper into this. To look deeper into this, we have to start at the very beginning. DDG, or Daryl Granberry Jr., came from humble beginnings in Pontiac, Michigan. He was mostly raised by his mother, even though both parents were in his life. Now, Pontiac wasn't the easiest place to grow up, and DDG has been open about the struggles he and his family faced.
Okay, so as smart as you are, as you got your faculties together, were you raised poor? Were you raised middle class?
I was raised poor.
Like poor, like top ramen poor, or cheese from the government in a box?
Nah, I would say this how it really went. I don't know if my mama gonna trip if I say this, but it went from like middle class to poor. You know what I'm saying? Like we was kind of cool, and then it kind of went down.
In an interview on the Jason Lee Show, he shared that things were so rough at one point, they didn't even have hot water in the house.
You mean like when was like the turning point of it like being a bad situation?
Correct.
You know, just not having hot water. Have you ever had to live without hot water?
No.
Yeah, see, I struggled a little more. I had to live without hot water at one point. That was like the wake-up call for me as a kid. Like, damn, we really f***ed up.
Life was tough and stayed that way until a tragic moment sparked a turning point in DDG's life. That moment came when DDG's older brother, Darion Breckenridge, was unfortunately shot and killed while sitting in his car. The case was never solved and the killers were never brought to justice. But in an interview with DJ Vlad, DDG claims he knows who was responsible.
So the thing is, the dude that did it is in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we know, but it's like if a case is like it take longer than a month to solve, it's probably not gonna get solved. Yeah, I mean.
Well, so was he charged with the murder, the guy who did it?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. So,
and it's been years.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough. So you know who did it, but he's never been charged.
Yeah, something like that. But
now, instead of going down the path of revenge and getting caught in the street life, DDG made different choices, one that changed his life forever. He told Vlad TV that after Darion's passing, their mother was left with the burden of extra funeral costs. But in the midst of the pain, she offered to buy DDG something he wanted. What is it he asked for? He asked for a camera. That camera sparked the beginning of DDG's YouTube journey. Inspired by his brother's old PlayStation name, Pontiac made DDB, he came up with the name Pontiac made DDG, a name that would soon become known across the platform. He started posting everything on his channel, vlogs, skits, pranks, and music, just experimenting, throwing anything at the wall to see what would stick. But the success didn't come overnight. DDG kept grinding, video after video, slowly building his audience. While chasing his YouTube dreams, he was also excelling in school. He graduated from International Tech Academy as a valedictorian of his class, a major achievement. After high school, he enrolled at Central Michigan University, but by then, his YouTube channel was gaining serious momentum. Eventually, he saw enough success online to make a bold move. He dropped out of college to pursue content creation full-time. With his YouTube career taking off, DDG started exploring his passion for music. He had always loved rapping, and now he had the platform and the audience to give it a real shot. In 2017, he released his first breakout song, Givenchy, which quickly racked up millions of views and streams. That track put people on notice. DDG wasn't just a YouTuber trying to rap, he was serious about the craft. From there, he kept dropping music, leveling up with every release. Songs like Arguments and Moonwalking in Calabasas proved he had real talent, eventually leading to a major label deal with Epic Records. With his music career on the rise and his fan base growing by the day, DDG's name was everywhere, but it wasn't just his music that had people talking. His personal life was also making headlines. One of his most talked about relationships was with rapper and model Ruby Rose. From the outside, their relationship seemed glamorous. Two rising stars, both young and successful. But behind the scenes, it was anything but smooth. Their relationship was filled with ups and downs, and they weren't shy about putting it all out in the open. Public arguments, subtweets, and cryptic Instagram stories became the normal. At one point, Ruby Rose took to social media to call DDG toxic, claiming he was manipulative and controlling behind the scenes. She accused him of gaslighting her, playing mind games, and constantly starting drama for attention. Her post made waves online, with fans split between supporting her and defending DDG. Meanwhile, DDG clapped back, saying Ruby was still hung up on him and trying to keep herself relevant by bringing his name up. The back and forth got so messy, it seemed like every week there was a new headline. It was clear their connection was strong, but so were their arguments. Eventually, the drama boiled over and they officially went their separate ways. Before we get into Halle and DDG's relationship, let's take a quick detour to look at Halle Bailey's backstory. Halle first rose to fame as one half of the R&B duo, Chloe and Halle, alongside her older sister, Chloe Bailey. The two began posting song covers on YouTube at a young age, and one of those covers, Beyonce's Pretty Hurts, caught the attention of Beyonce herself. That moment changed everything for the pair. Beyonce signed them to her label, Parkwood Entertainment, and under her mentorship, Chloe x Halle dropped projects like The Kids Are Alright and Ungodly Hour, both of which received critical acclaim and multiple Grammy nominations. They became known for their angelic vocals, artistic music videos, and genre-bending sound. But Halle's star power truly skyrocketed when she was cast as Ariel in Disney's live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. The casting was met with both massive praise and controversy, but Halle handled it with grace, and when the film dropped, her performance silenced the critics and won over the audiences worldwide. From YouTube covers to major stages and movie premieres, Halle built a name for herself as a multi-talented artist, making her one of the most recognizable young stars in entertainment today. With both DDG and Halle both making major waves in their own lanes, it was only a matter of time before their worlds collided. The two were first publicly linked in early 2022 when fans spotted them attending events together and sharing subtle interactions on social media. Rumors started swirling, but neither of them confirmed anything, at least not right away. Eventually, DDG made it official by posting Halle on his Instagram, and just like that, the internet went wild. The pairing took many by surprise. DDG, the YouTuber turned rapper with a history of messy relationships, and Halle, the Disney star known for her poise and privacy. But despite the public curiosity, the two seemed genuinely happy together. As their relationship grew more serious, so did the speculation, especially in late 2023, when fans began noticing that Halle was keeping a much lower profile. Rumors started circulating online that she might be pregnant, but neither she nor DDG confirmed anything at the time. Then in early 2024, the couple surprised everyone when they revealed they had quietly welcomed their first child, a baby boy named Halo. The announcement shocked fans, especially since Halle had kept the entire pregnancy private, away from the spotlight. In a rare moment of openness, both Halle and DDG shared photos and messages expressing their love for their son, and how becoming parents had changed their lives. DDG even dropped new music inspired by the experience, reflecting on fatherhood and the shift in his priorities. But like many young couples in the spotlight, the pressure of fame, parenthood, and public attention eventually took its toll. In 2024, just months after the birth of their son Halo, rumors began to surface that DDG and Halle were no longer together. Fans noticed subtle clues, unfollows on social media, deleted photos, and the absence of each other in their own posts. While neither of them gave an immediate public statement, the signs were hard to ignore. Eventually, DDG confirmed the breakup in a subtle but clear way, through his music and a few cryptic tweets, hinting at emotional distance and the difficulties of maintaining a relationship under constant scrutiny. In his song, Permanent Breakup, he raps, "I don't want to lose this love I got. If you don't like what I do, I stop. Focus on work, I'm trying to stay hot. Told you I'm not done, but you know I'm not." And in Don't Take My Son, he opens up even more, addressing his pain of co-parenting, struggles, and separation. Don't take my son, 'cause he all I got. I'm just having fun. I don't love these thoughts. You tell me that you gon' move on, but I know you not. Trying to make me pay to see my son. That gon' make me hot. These lyrics gave fans a raw glimpse into what he was going through behind the scenes. Halle, true to her private nature, didn't speak on the breakup directly, but her actions made it clear the two had gone their separate ways. But even after the split, things didn't completely settle down. Tension between the two began to escalate, especially as challenges of co-parenting under the public eye started to surface. One incident in particular would spark a wave of controversy and put their strained relationship back in the spotlight. DDG's appearance on Kai Cenat's livestream with their son Halo. In November 2024, during Kai Cenat's Mafia-thon 2, tensions between DDG and Halle Bailey escalated when DDG appeared on Kai Cenat's livestream with their infant son Halo. Without informing Halle at the time, Halle was out of town and unaware that their child would be featured in front of a massive online audience. Upon discovering the stream, she took to social media and expressed her disapproval on X, stating, "Hi everyone, just so you know, I am out of town and I don't approve of my baby being on stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protector and saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town." The incident sparked a wave of online backlash, leading Halle to deactivate her social media accounts temporarily. However, she later reactivated her account and acknowledged that she may have overreacted, attributing her response to postpartum emotions. She clarified that while she trusts DDG with their son, she was upset about not being informed beforehand. Following the escalating tensions between Halle Bailey and DDG, particularly after the incident involving their son Halo on Kai Cenat's livestream, the situation took a more serious turn in early 2025. January 2025, during a custody exchange, Bailey argues that DDG became physically aggressive. According to court documents, she claims that he pulled her hair and slammed her face into a steering wheel, resulting in a chipped tooth. Photographs of her injuries were submitted as evidence. Further incidents were opened in March, where DDG allegedly entered Bailey's home without permission, sent her a photograph from her bedroom, and destroyed her home security camera during a confrontation. Bailey expressed her concerns over DDG's behavior, stating in a court filing that he had been physically, verbally, emotionally, and financially abusive throughout their relationship. She also feared for their son's safety, alleging that DDG had threatened to take Halo without her consent. During a live stream with Aiden Ross on May 13, 2025, DDG learned in real time that Halle Bailey had been granted a restraining order against him, citing allegations of physical and emotional abuse.
Like, damn, bro, should I get a stylist? Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real. That's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
But I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here. Fuck that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false in this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG. And anyone got anything to say?
The fake narrative.
Following the live stream, DDG addressed the situation on social media, posting, "I'm chillin', BTW. I have no worries, streaming later on, no days off." With both sides presenting vastly different perspectives and emotions running high, this is clearly a sensitive and ongoing situation. As more information becomes available and the legal process unfolds, it's important to approach the matter with respect and discernment. Now, obviously, this is messed up for both parties. They're both going through some stuff. But I leave the facts to you to form your own opinion. This has been as unbiased as I can make it, and these are the facts. So feel free to form your own opinion. Say them in the comments if you want. But yeah, I love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.